All right. Okay, so this is, I think there's only one page description, so this shouldn't be too long. All right. First of all, self-syncing is kind of interesting since she doesn't gain anything from having syncing on herself, or not, at least not that I've seen. But all right, I'll start with the skill one then. Okay, so also with the coin numbers, like I would say, like, oh yeah, this can be 3 and 4, like it probably will be, right? Because that's the standard. But the thing is, R Corp kind of has an outlier, and that outlier is Ishmael. Because her numbers, like, why? Like, we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. But, okay. So, skill 1, that could easily be 3 and 4, right? Because 3 base power, 4 coin power, and then gaining 1 coin power from charge and gaining 1 coin power from charge count. So that would go up to 15 rolling, right? Although I think that's the only thing that uses charge to gain coin power. Also, it looks like she only gains charge potency from her passive, and it looks like that's literally it. But alright, so Clash Blues gain syncing and gain charge count. So, yeah, she doesn't really do anything with the syncing. She just kind of gets it for no reason. I mean, like, maybe, yeah, because it's R Corp and it kind of matches with the whole theme of R Corp and all that, and the reindeer unit or whatever. But, like, she just doesn't do anything with her self-syncing. Like, she has self-syncing, but she just has syncing just to have syncing. Like, she doesn't, like, it doesn't do her more damage. It doesn't give her coin power. She doesn't use it as charge. She just kind of holds on to it. I don't know, maybe it's like symbolism or something, but it's not too clear, because she just gains syncing, and like for no reason. I mean, maybe there is a reason, but like, I don't know, like it doesn't help her to gain syncing, is what it looks like. Okay, so Clash Blues gain syncing and gain charge count. Also deal more damage for charge potency as well. Looks like everything has that, deal more damage for every charge. So yeah, so hopefully that makes up for the 2 coin skill 2, because 2 coins is not really optimal. But yeah. Alright, so skill 1, the first coin, inflict syncing, gain charge count. Second coin, inflict syncing, gain charge count. So it's a very like straightforward ID, right? You gain charge, and then you use charge, and using the charge gives you charge potency, and then that makes you do more damage, right? Very, very straightforward. Skill 2, deal more damage for every charge. And then this one, gain coin power for every X charge count. So instead of needing both charge count and charge potency, you just need charge count to hit your conditional for the skill 2. And on Clash Blues, gain syncing, gain charge count. So once again, gain syncing. Like I don't see why she needs to be gaining syncing. So it probably would be best to not lose your clashes or to get hit, because I don't think she gains anything from having lower SP. Like, I just don't think it helps her to have syncing in any way. And you may think, oh, if you just don't lose the clash, then she'll never gain syncing. But in her, I think her passive might give her sinking, and her skill 3 as well. She just gains it just by using her skill 3. So that's whatever. Alright, so the skill 2 again. Inflict sinking and sinking count. So, like, she does have a lot of sinking in her kit. Like, a lot of sinking potency, it looks like, especially on the skill 3. And it looks like she has sinking count on her skill 2 as well. But all of the R Corp units, they're charge units. Well, Heathcliff is not exactly known for his charge, but he has charge. He's more of like a ammo unit. Also, he has a lot of stuff for some reason. I think he has bleed and rupture, but actually, does he have rupture? Maybe. All right. Either way. Yeah, this is not supposed to be a sinking unit. Well, I mean, it is, but like, Knight of Despair Rodya is probably a bit more built for sinking. Like, this one you can use for sinking, but like, it's not likely that it's going to be insane for a sinking team, especially compared to the other Rodya. Like, people can include it in a sinking team, but what I see this unit as is very much just a charge unit. And also, like, this is the first ID that is like holiday related, because we've had holiday egos, I'm pretty sure, but this is the first holiday ID, I think. I mean, maybe I'm forgetting about one, but yeah, the festive lights on the antlers, it's gonna be with us year round, and not just a temporary ego or just like a one-off thing. So that's interesting as well. Okay, and then the rest of the skill 2, aside from sinking count, gain charge count, at less than X charge count, gain sinking, and gain charge count. So that's another thing. And then, on hit at X plus charge count, consume charge count and inflict blunt fragility next turn. So, she wants to be consuming charge count, because that's how she gets charge potency. But I don't know how much charge she needs for her skill 3. Also, blunt fragility is a very, very interesting thing to have on this unit, because it's on a skill 2, so you're getting 2 blunt fragility per rotation, and it's also next turn, so it's not like you have to have her be fast or anything. She can just hit it whenever, and it's next turn. So that's pretty good, that it's next turn. Hopefully it just doesn't consume too much charge count to the point where she can't use her skill 3, but like, she does need to be constantly consuming charge count, so that does kind of give her a place to do that. Although it'll probably be a set limit as well. And now for the skill 3, deal more damage for every charge. Okay. And then at between X and Y charge count, gain sinking. Hold on a minute. Is it possible for her to not gain sinking if she's above that? Maybe. That would be better if she doesn't gain sinking while while using her skill 3. Okay, yeah, maybe it is just between X and Y charge count is when she gains sinking. It's probably going to be how it's going to be. Although, it's hard to say. And then the skill gains falling attributes, indiscriminate, unfocused volley, increased attack weight. Okay. So, I don't know if putting unfocused volley before increased attack weight means anything. Like, I don't know if the skill is by default more than 1 attack weight. But, I mean, yeah, either way, it's probably going to hit at least 2 people. Well, it has to be at least 2 people with attack weight, but I mean, it's probably gonna be like 3. But yeah, that's interesting. And then before use at X plus charge count, this skill does not gain the indiscriminate effect. Okay. So the thing is, it says at X plus charge, it doesn't gain the indiscriminate effect, but it doesn't say it doesn't gain sinking at X plus charge. So that's kind of confusing wording. Because if it's above the Y amount, right? Or is Y the cap? I don't know, it's just weird. Because then if it's above that, because I don't think anywhere else it says gain unfocused volley and increased attack weight. So on use at X plus charge count, consume all charge count to gain the following effects. Gain coin power. Okay, so we don't know if that's going to be 1 or 2. Deal more damage for every X excess charge count consumed past Y charge count. Okay, so is it possible that it turns into a single target attack after a certain amount? Is that possible? I feel like it might be possible. I honestly don't remember what the trailer showed. Maybe I should have looked over that again, to be honest. But all right, inflict sinking count, raise stagger threshold by X% of damage dealt at Y charge, raise stagger threshold by Z% of damage dealt instead. Z greater than X, I don't even know what that means. Oh, I guess they're clarifying that it's gonna do more instead of less. On hit, inflict sinking, raise stagger threshold, inflict sinking, raise stagger threshold, inflict sinking, raise stagger threshold. So very similar to Ishmael's Mind Whip, right? Okay, as for coin numbers, right? The skill 2 could be 4 and 6, right? Because then there'd be 16, and then coin power for every X charge count. That would be up to, I'm guessing that's gonna go up to 2. So then, what, it'll go up to like 20 coin power? Although, because Ishmael rolls an 18 as a base, this could also be 6 base power and then 6 coin power. So it could have a base of 18 and then go up to 22 like that. The thing is, like, because Ishmael's numbers are so, like, weird, kind of, like, there's no, like, expectations of if it's gonna follow the standard or not. Because, like, when you see a 4 coin skill 3, or at least when I see one, the first thing I think is, okay, it's gonna be base power 4, coin power 3. But there's only one instance of gaining coin power. So it would be kind of weird if a skill 3 only gains 1 coin power. I feel like it would gain 2 or more. And the thing with, once again, Ishmael's skill 3 is, that's the wrong thing, is it looks like that. 2 and 6. Like, why? Like, it's just very, like, yeah, this is one of, like, the first IDs. So naturally it's gonna be very, like, kind of weird. So we don't know if they're gonna do something similar to this. Like, it could be, like, 4 and 4. Or it could be even, like, 2 and 4, and then it gains 2 coin power. So then that also becomes 2 and 6. Or it could be 4 and 4, and then, or it could be 4 and 5, or I don't know. It could really be, like, anything at this point. It could also be something closer to what's it called? Rip Space, where it starts at 1 coin power and then gains, like, 5 or whatever. It can literally be anything. Like, there's zero sureness of what this is gonna end up looking like, because it's just really random. At least this unit is like we don't know. We just simply don't know. So we'll have to see. But with the amount of increased damage passives, I'm kind of expecting the unit to at least be a pretty solid generalist. If she can support herself charge-wise decently, then I could see her being a good generalist for sure. I think, it's still kind of weird to say because there's no numbers yet, and the 2-coin skill 2s just, I mean, usually like 3-coin skill 2s and 4-coin skill 2s are a lot stronger and like deal more damage for charge, but the only charge she gains is from her passive. Okay, first of all, the defense skill, right? The defense skill. On use at X plus charge count, gain base power. On use, gain charge count. This is probably one of the more, how do I say this? Okay, it's boring. It's a boring defense skill. It's just, that's it. That's all there is to it. And that's fine. That's completely fine. I mean, there's a lot of like defense skills where it's like, oh, like evade and inflict this, and then like counter where you clash, and I don't think it clashes. It's just a defense skill. That's it. I don't think there's anything too special about it. I think the only thing that is interesting about it is that that's the only thing that differentiates her kit from Ishmael's Sin Affinity wise. Because skill 1, skill 2, skill 3, they're all the same except the defense skill. I think Ishmael's is a Gloom Evade, I'm pretty sure. And this one is a Envy Defense. So that's like the only difference Sin Affinity wise from Ishmael. But yeah, alright. Now the passive, gain charge every time this unit consumes X cumulative charge count in this encounter. So you just consume charge count and then you gain charge potency. That's pretty simple. And then there's also, when using a base attack skill that inflicts sinking potency, if the target does not have sinking, this unit gains sinking and multiplies the amount of sinking potency that the skill applies by X. So does that mean Rodya is gaining sinking? Or does it mean the unit she's attacking, if the target does not have sinking, this unit gains sinking? Who is this unit? The unit that she targets, or her herself as the unit? I have no idea, to be honest. This unit gains sinking and multiplies the amount of sinking potency the skill applies by X. Okay, so that could be like 2. So that could be not bad, I guess. And then, at less than X% HP, base attack skills gain final power. I don't know why she has that. Like, does Ishmael have anything like that? I don't know. I mean, alright, let's look. Let's check. Let's check. Alright. So, here's her lose 15 SP passive if she doesn't land a hit. And that's kind of all like that. Yeah, that's I guess that's her equivalent to the self-sinking, right? But like she doesn't have a below 50% HP passive or anything like that. So I don't really know where that came from, to be honest. I mean, actually, I guess she can gain her. I guess she can gain final power with, I think 3 Gloom Resonance it was. She gains 1 final power. And then, yeah, hold on, let me put this back on the screen. At the start of the combat phase, gain Gloom Resonance divided by 3, attack power up. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. It's not bad. It's good. It's good. She just has to not miss, or she will lose 15 SP at the end of the turn. That's fine. So I guess this is kind of their equivalent. So it's not bad. It's just the thing. Well, actually, the thing is it's at less than X% HP, so usually that's not good either. Like, it doesn't hurt her, but it's just gonna be hard to activate that if you're not taking damage constantly, which you shouldn't be doing in the first place. So yeah, not really sure why they added it. I guess just to have. I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's not terrible. It's kind of just whatever though. And then Carol of Dying Comrades. Okay. One ally with the lowest SP. Skills that consume charge or unique charge and have effects that inflict sinking against enemies, deal more damage. So Ishmael, Honglu, would Magical Dawn count or whatever? Queen of Hatred Dawn, would that count? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's possible, but I don't know. But I mean, yeah, it's just, the thing is, I don't know who it's gonna target. Maybe it'll, like, I don't think it's only going to, like, the thing is, I don't think it prioritizes the allies that meet those conditions. I think it's prioritizing one ally with the lowest SP, and then if they have those things, they deal more damage, but then if they don't, then I don't think it just activates at all. So I'm not really sure how that's gonna go, but yeah. I think one of the most standout things in the kit is the blunt fragility, because I feel like that's definitely, it's the standout thing in this kit to me, probably, because like there's just not a lot of that. There's not a lot of fragility things just sprinkled in. And now there is one. I mean, yeah, sometimes there will be one, but it's just been, I feel like it's been a while since there's been blunt fragility specifically. Like, what's the other? Why am I dropping frames? Dropped frames 10,000? What do you mean dropped frames 10,000? Hello? Alright, I don't even know if this is working anymore. Alright, that's fine, whatever. Oh, it's in the red zone. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's green again. Okay. Alright, OBS I think is about to implode itself. And I think that's probably about it anyways. Alright, so skill 3, I have no idea what it's gonna look like. The rest, I mean, the skill 1 I think is probably gonna be 3 and 4. Skill 2, it could be 6 and 6, or it could be 4 and 6. Maybe even 5. I don't know. Anyways, this is probably gonna be, I don't know, there's a few teams you can make with it. Like, Generalist, it might be able to fit, potentially. It could be her new best blunt ID, although it's going to be kind of hard to compete with Diechi because of how many coins Diechi has. But, yeah, also a sinking blunt team with like the R Corp and Queen of Hatred Dawn could also be pretty decent. Envy as well is another thing, but I think the blunt fragility is definitely kind of emphasizes that this is a blunt unit, and charge as well. think it's definitely more of a charge than a syncing ID. But it has a lot of syncing, so it can definitely be used as syncing as well. But I think compared to Night of Despair, Rodya, it's just not gonna hold up. Not that it's bad. I mean, like, you can't really just compare it to like one of the best IDs in the game and say it's bad because of the comparison. Like, it still looks like it can be very good. But yeah, for people that are like optimizing their teams and have every ID in the game, I mean, yeah, there's already a best ID in the game for syncing, and this has to compete with that for a spot on the syncing team for people that have that ID. But for people that don't have that ID, and it's also locked behind Walpurgis as well, so I think this can definitely be a very solid ID. Because R Corp Ishmael was also... she was good, right? She wasn't like... She was never the strongest, but she was always solid, I feel like. Like, especially the skill 3, I think, was very good. And this one having attack weight could potentially make it good as well. It might not even need attack weight, to be honest. Alright, that's probably going to be all for now. Yep. Alright. Yeah, that's about it, low-key. Okay, I'm dropping 1 million frames. Everything is breaking. I don't know. Am I even audible right now? I don't know. Should I check? Hold on, let me turn off desktop audio when I check for this. Oh my god. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Hold on a minute. Where's the buffering? Hello? Hello? Alright, I can't find the buffering in the 3 seconds that I looked around for it. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully it'll be not a issue, because if it is an issue, that's gonna suck. Oh, it's dropping the frames again. It's in the red zone again. Alright, I'm gonna